Hey, what's up guys? It's Ohei from gingaandgrowstrong.com, and today I'm going to talk about the application and purpose of Balanço. First, let me tell you what Balanço is. So balançar is to sway back and forth. So whenever you see people you hear them saying balança, balança, it means to sway back and forth. It means to kind of add like a little bit of ginga, but it's more you're going up and down and back and forth, swaying back and forth of your ginga, okay? And it's the actual physical movement of your body. So balança is like the verb, and balanço is like the noun, the description of that, describing it. So balanço. So you might hear some balanço sequences or some balança sequences where it's basically just body movement. But the actual term is doesn't mean balance. It means to sway back and forth. Okay, either to tip back and forth or to go back and forth. But what does that mean in terms of capoeira? It's usually in the style of your ginga. So I'm going to put a video of 7 variations of ginga that I made up here. And go check that video out. It's going to add, it'll add some balanço to your, just your regular ginga, and some ginga, some trickery. Now, I'm going to show you a couple applications here in a little while. But let me talk a little bit first what it's about and what is the purpose of it. Well, the first thing is style. It's to make you look cool instead of just being really straight. Being really straight and robotic. Balanço adds some dip and some style to your game and making it more dance-like. Okay, so number 2 is the unpredictability. So when you're just going back and forth predictable, it's easier for you to be targeted by an opponent. So adding some style and some trickery and some up and down and some not consistent movement in your ginga is going to be helpful and make you a little bit unpredictable. But that goes the other way. So number 3, it helps you set up your opponent not being predictable. And so there's ways to trick your opponent, leading them in the right way, and adding balanço to your game and to your ginga, where you can set up your opponent. Okay, so these are the purpose of it. And then finally, it's basically when you go deep in your ginga and you add some balanço, it really solidifies your base. It really sets you deep inside your base and in your ginga to make you harder to take down. Makes you a little bit stronger, a little bit firmer in your ginga and in your martial arts base. So as you'll see, as you experiment with your balanço, you're going to see that too. You really have some good flexibility and some good mobility in those basic ginga positions. So that's just a recap. Those are 4 things that balanço is for. And I would say, yes, all those are functional, but the style, it really adds a lot of style to it. I mean, that's why I like the balanço. But yeah, hey, it's functional. It puts you in different spots. It puts you to be unpredictable. It puts you in different spots so that you could set your opponent up. And then of course it just makes you go deeper and give you more mobility into your ginga. So all right, well, let's get started with a little bit of application. Okay, so whenever we do our basic ginga, we're predictable and we can get kicked easily by our opponent. Okay, so we want to use it to be a little bit more unpredictable. Okay, like so. We're adding even a simple dodge, okay, turning laterally, okay, and not being as predictable as just a basic ginga. Now here we use our side shot, okay, and it makes it a little more unpredictable. So as we go on and we use our next one, okay, turning just sideways, turning into dodge, turning to quebrada, just makes it a little bit better. Okay, so now we use the wedge that we learned in the 7 ginga video, sideways wedge. Okay, simple as that. Here's an example of just a regular lateral wedge that we could use with a partner using our balanço. If somebody throws a kick, and pontapé. Just like we learned last time, a lateral wedge, and there we go. Moving on. Being unpredictable is adding style, and it's very key. So remember the test the waters ginga we used in our 7 styles of ginga. We put our foot in first so that we could dodge and see things coming because we're testing the waters. Remember, boom, test our foot in first and then our body. Here's a better example of how we could test the waters, and there's a kick coming and we're safe. Okay, Go back and learn those all. See you in the next one. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ginga and Grow Strong.